Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Hope you're having a fabulous day. This is another video in my series on telling your story, and today I want to talk about building trust. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. What's interesting in today's digital world is that, for the most part, we pre-buy everything. Because we have access to so much information, we can do a lot of our initial investigations and even to a point our due diligence before we even meet anybody. Did you know that 80% of senior decision makers prefer to make decisions based on a range of articles, information and sources? Did you know that 84% of CEOs use social media? So the ability to tell your story powerfully on social media is important. But how do we create trust when we've never met people before? Last week, I went to a fantastic seminar put on by StoryWand, and it was led by father and son team Ben Chai and Nate Chai, and there were some fantastic tips in this seminar which I'd like to share with you today. And the first, it was about providing value and being consistent. That's providing value and being consistent. So let's think about what providing value actually means. We can provide value in two ways to our audience. So the first is by highlighting benefits, and the second is by overcoming objections. However, this is not about highlighting benefits and overcoming objections from our point of view. The important thing here is to stand in your audience's shoes and think about, if I was standing listening to this, watching this, what would benefit me? Can I make some more money? Can I save myself some time? Perhaps I can improve my health, or more importantly, reduce my stress levels. So what are the common objections you get in your sales pipeline? Are there common ones? Are they all different? A great exercise is actually taking some time to record what they are, and not just record what they are, but revisit them. You might see common themes. You might see objections that you don't understand. They're worth digging into, because what the customer is doing is placing these in front of you, and in order for you to get the sale, you need to overcome them. So the customer is constantly asking you, how can you help me solve this problem? And then how can you help me solve this problem? And then how can you help me solve this problem? And in thinking about how you solve the problem for them, this helps shape the kind of content you produce and write. How do you address the customer's problem? The second part of creating trust is about consistency, being consistent. So there are a couple of things here that really come to mind. And the first is something you might not have even considered. Businesses, usually bigger businesses, have things like brand guidelines, which help them to make sure that the tone and look and feel of everything that comes out about their company is consistent and is identifiable with them. But consider this. Does your profile look the same wherever anybody finds you? Does your photo, is the photo you have on your Facebook business page the same as the photo on your Twitter feed, on your Instagram feed, on your LinkedIn page, on your website? So is that the same photo that people see everywhere and start to create links between the content that appears anywhere and you? Does your business profile look the same? Does it sound the same? Are you saying the same things? So for me, I have a particular photo that I use on all my business pages. It is exactly the same photo, so I am recognizable wherever I go, or wherever you go, more importantly, wherever you find me. But I also have the same strapline, and that is marketing leadership through strategy, collaboration, and storytelling. That appears on my Facebook business page, it appears on my Instagram business page, it appears on my Twitter business feed, and it appears on LinkedIn as well. The second part of consistency, I think, is about frequency. So you don't have to do a lot, but do it consistently, do it frequently. So you might choose to do post something on Monday and Thursday every week. Be consistent. Always post on Monday and Thursday every week. One of the things that I'm challenging myself to do at the moment is posting something that's my content, and that's about business. So I've used social media for a long time personally and post quite a lot on it. But the key for me now in presenting myself to the business world is thinking about what content goes out about me every day. So I'm testing content across 5 themes at the moment. There's collaboration, there's creativity, there's storytelling, there's education, and there's inspiring women. And I'm testing those across 4 different social media types where I was already active personally before, so I was familiar with how they worked. So don't be afraid to test stuff, but whatever you do, whatever you commit to, write it down and stick to it. So people come to expect that you will be there, and you start to develop profile, people start to look for you, and try, if you can, to develop some content of your own. At the start, it might be more about finding an article or a link that you liked reading, posting it, but making sure you make some comments about what you got out of it at the top of the post. So it's not just sharing the post, it's sharing a couple of sentences about your perspective on that post and linking it to whatever the theme of your business or your profile is. But make sure you create the hook. Don't just leave someone to make that connection. Be in charge of it and be consistent about it. So that's it. That's what I had to share with you today. I hope this has been just a really useful insight about how social media can help you, and how creating your content and being present on social media can actually help you to build trust. Building trust helps you to get sales, because, as we know, we all like to buy from people we know, like, and trust. So provide value and be consistent in whatever you do. Thanks for tuning in. As always, any questions or feedback, I'd welcome. This is Kim Hamer, live on YouTube, signing off, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.